All right, folks. Welcome back for another night of OPC Stars hockey as OPC Stars take on the Anoka Tornadoes here at the Vraa Memorial Ice Arena, as we call it the Tin Bin. Nice warm night here in the Tin Bin. We're ready for introductions as Anoka Tornadoes are about ready to be announced. It is senior night here at the Tin Bin, honoring the seniors of the Osseo Park Center program. A lot of these kids have been here for, 3, 4, 5, and sometimes more. Feels like here in the program have put their time in on the ice, and it's a really cool opportunity for us to honor their effort and their dedication to the OPC efforts in this program. Welcome to the Osseo Senior High Pep Band. They've been here a couple times, led by Mary Hansen and Michael as the leader there. And here comes the introduction to the OPC Stars.
Starting at right defense,
All right. Nice rendition of the national anthem by our Osseo pep band. Nice to see them out tonight. Lots of band members here, lots of familiar faces. Good to see them out. The officials are ready to drop the puck. Teams are around their own nets. Getting ready here to get after it here on what's turning out to be a beautiful Tuesday night. On paper, this looks like a classic matchup of Northwest Suburban Conference teams. Anoka comes in tonight 7-12-2, but they're coming off a huge win against Rogers, 5-1 win, and Rogers had been one of the hotter teams in the conference as they've been right there with everybody else, and of course our Stars had just recently lost to them. They're led by goaltender number 27, Gretchen Pavrud, who has been spectacular in nets lately, as has our own Allie Olson. So this should be a great matchup between goaltenders. The Tornadoes are led by number 8, Caitlin Booth, who leads the scoring attack for the Anoka Tornadoes, 19 points on 7 goals and 12 assists. The Stars are led in scoring by Reese Ruska, who has 17 points on 5 goals and 12 assists. Opening faceoff goes the way of the Tornadoes here, and we're off and playing hockey on Tuesday night here at the Tin Bin. Quickly, Anoka in on the attack and sends a puck right through the crease of Allie Olson. Picked up along the boards now is Bella Lindquist looking to cycle the puck out to Grace Armstrong, and she does now through the neutral zone, finds Gabby Edlin on the far side. Quickly picked up by number 29 for Anoka, junior Nora Sloth. Anoka with a nice little breakout pass through neutral zone now. 22 Ryan Holtz, who's just a sophomore, but one of the leaders in their scoring with 14 points on 5 goals, 9 assists. Anderson turns the puck over to number 8, Booth. Battle along the boards is Ruska now. Backhands it over to Victoria Welch for the first time. She's got a little action. Maddie Smuck picks up the loose change. Now up to Macy Patton. Patton quickly pushes up in the neutral zone, but it comes back as quickly as it came or went out back to Victoria. And now we got an offsides. First offsides of the game at 15:48 remaining here in the first period. Neither team here has recorded a shot. Patton in on the dot here for the face-off with Rainerson and Olaire back on the blue line. Anoka controls. This is Olson for Anoka up to Booth, who's seen a lot of ice time already. Now it's Rainerson looking for Patton and overshoots her. 14 Barron picks up the puck quickly and sends it into the Osseo Park Center bench. And another line change for the Stars. As Armstrong, who is the senior on senior night with the face-off win, back to Olaire, goes D to Rainerson. Reichele turns it over to Grace Armstrong now. Armstrong attacks the corner, tries the slot, can't get it through the defense. So that's number 19, Michulis, who is, she's a sophomore for Anoka. Picks up the puck on the right on the edge of the slot, doesn't allow the puck to come through onto Pavrud, or the Stars get a shot. Now it's Edlin trying to get it deeper into the zone and can't get it by the Anoka Tornadoes. Sloth back for the Tornadoes. Finds number 2, Amsler, who has the most goals for the Tornadoes. She has 10 goals, 15 points. Now Patton comes down on support, pushes it down deeper into the corner. So a little zone time here. That's Reichele. She's a junior. Overshoots Amsler. Now picked up by Rainerson, up off the boards to Smuck, and turns it over to Booth. Booth, a little dipsy doodle along the side of the circle, harassed by Smuck. Puck gets through to 34 for a quick little half shot ends up trickling in on Olsen for her first save of the night. Pat now lining up for the face-off. Anderson to her right. Puck one to Smuck on the face-off top, but she can't get the handle on it. Now turns it over right in a dangerous area. Picked up by Macy Patton. Does a little bounce pass, and that one's a little too far for Smuck, and it goes for icing, and quickly the Stars again get off the ice. Seems like they're taking 20-second shifts here, so I'm not sure what that strategy is about, but quickly off the ice goes that line, and back comes senior Grace Armstrong for the Stars to face off against number 24, Rickley. She's a junior for the Tornadoes, and she's also one of their leading scorers, 15 points, 6 goals, 9 assists. Victoria Welch turns the puck over in the corner. Moore on the attack for the Tornadoes. Now a bouncing puck along the sidewall. Corralled by Anoka. Pushed along by Armstrong. Turned over at the blue line. Adlin tries to get it back to an attacking Lindquist, but she overskates it as it kind of goes by her pretty quick. And now Anoka with a quick shot. That's Barron putting the puck on net on Allie Olsen for her second save. Again, a quick Stars line change. 13-14 remaining here in the first period. Kind of a slow-paced game. Neither one of the teams can find any kind of traction. We're seeing, not a lot of offensive zone play and one with a lot of shots. Ruska forces the action there, but the puck is still in the zone for the Tornadoes. Now they get it to the slot, but kicked aside. Now here comes Ruska along the side, a little speed. She's looking to gain the edge. Pushed on the boards nicely by number 19, Machulis. But Smuck was there to pick it up, put a shot on net on Pavru for her first save. Patton down to Ruska, tries to get it out to Smuck in the slot, but just not enough on it. And Anoka squirts it out to neutral zone, and there's Anderson, pushes it back down deep into the Anoka zone. Now they're going to have to come out full ice, turned over at the blue line. They're looking to stay on side and do. Push deep into the corner. That's Rainerson looking for somebody. Gets blocked by number 24, Rickley. For Anoka, down to Amsler to Rickley. Nice little give and go. On to Olsen. Quick, nice little play. Now it's Patton. And she flips it down the length of the ice, right on goal. Pavarud sticks it, leaves it for her defense. They're going to look to stretch the ice. Now up to Rickley, now up to Amsler, pushes it up into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Stars here in the edge of the neutral zone. Now it's Lindquist, loses the puck, rolled right off her stick. Armstrong there to help out. Now pushes it back to the Anoka blue line. Francois skates it up, pushing the corner, picked up by Allaire. Allaire with a little head of steam now, trying to take the edge and take control of this puck, but turns it over to blue line. That's a costly one because now we got a little rush going Anoka's way. Good job by Rainerson that time with her stick, and pokes it off for causing a little weak shot onto Olsen, who's now seen 4 shots. 11-13 showing on the clock. What's left of the first period here at the tin bin. So it's a slow whistle-filled. Both teams kind of feeling each other out, trying to find what's going to work for the team tonight. Rainerson trying to clear the zone. Blocked at the blue line by Anoka's 19 Machulis, and there's I don't know what happened. I don't know what saved it. It looked like there was maybe saran wrap on our goal net, but 29 Sloth pulled the puck right across on Allie Olsen, who was down, and somehow, I don't know if she whiffed on it or, I said, it looked like she kind of shot it into saran wrap, came out as fast as it did, but it never got into the goal. So anyways, I think she'll be seeing that in her sleep tonight. Ruska with a little slap down. Now it's on to Patton. Patton's got Ruska in front of the net. Oh, puts a shot on right through Ruska's skates. Pavrud fighting off, trying to see the puck, and luckily it was deflected aside because I don't have a clue that I don't think she had a clue where that puck was. Now Anoka's happy just to flip it out. Gets by Welch. Now Welch is going to have to hustle to this puck. It's on end. She's got Ruska and misses her badly up the boards. But Patton's there to help out. Still kept in by the Tornadoes. And that's going to be it. Oh, that was an offside. I don't know how he didn't see that one. Here comes Maddie Smuck. Knocked off her stick. Now it's Patton and Smuck on the ice, or on the attack. It's Smuck there, top of the slot. Welch quickly on top of it. Shoots it down into the corner. Lindquist on the oncoming forecheck, and a little weak flipper towards net, picked up easily by Anoka. This is Rickley. She's a dangerous player for the Tornadoes, skating, trying to gain the edge around Welch, and does, and then sends a weird little pass shot through to the blue paint, and I don't think Olsen ever saw it. Went right in front of her, and there was we got a little lucky as no one saw the puck come through, including Anoka. So cleared aside, then back on Olsen for another save. And again, as the more pucks she sees, the better that she is at, or that she is, and it's always good to see her get about 10, 11 shots right away and get her in the game early. Puck shot to the right of Olsen that time. Now Olaire trying to get the stick. Now it's Rainerson that finally does. Armstrong on pursuit. Again, both teams just seemingly happy just to push it from zone to zone and not interested in the attack so far. Anoka probably with the better possession time in zone. Turned over at the blue line to Anderson. Now pushes it with her backhand, pursued by Lindquist. Has Edlund high slot. She goes down to help out in the corner, blocked away by Reinholtz. And finally, Anoka clears their zone, happy to take the icing. Hasn't been really pushed in their zone much so far in this game, so tired legs that time, maybe showing. 8:06 left in the first period here. Pat now on the draw has Welch on the blue line to her left and Maya Anderson to her right at the blue line to her right. Now the official's going to throw both the centers out. No, just the one. So 19 Machulis is going to come in on the draw, loses the draw to Patton, who gets it to Smuck. Now back to Ruska. Ruska tries to feed it to Patton. Now it's picked up by Welch, puts a shot on net. Pavrud's going to have to work a little bit. Now she can't find the puck, bounces all around. Anoka now pushes it to the corner. Welch keeps it in temporarily. Anoka happy to try to move it zone to zone. Now Ruska's there to kick it back into the zone. Can't get it past the Anoka defenders, and here comes Francois with the puck, skating it up, blocked by Ruska. Loses the puck, and then Francois gets it back, and Ruska hit her back, turn to her. Hilger for Anoka pushes it deep into the zone. Now it's Ruska to Patton. Patton, oh, nice little give and go pass. Just couldn't find like that soft touch on it. Anderson jamming it up the boards. Now out of the zone again. Just happy to go to zone. If she turned her head and looked, she had Maddie Smuck wide open on the far side. Now Anoka is going to have a little bit more zone time. Now picks up the puck. That's number 23, Olsen. On to Olsen. And it's the better Olsen. That's our Stars' own Allie Olsen. I call her Brick Wall. She sports a 2.71 goals against average and has a 91.4 save percentage. And that's including getting shelled the other night by Andover, who is one of the state's best teams, and definitely let off the throttle against her for the whole game. Out come the Stars now. Rainerson to Lindquist, now to Armstrong. Armstrong takes a shot, wide angle. Misses to the right of Pavrud. And out of the zone comes the Tornadoes. Now it's Charlotte O'Leary looking for somebody. Finds Rainerson, but gets her skates rather than her stick. Broken up by Olsen for the Tornadoes. Back down for Amsler. Now it's O'Leary picks it up for the Stars. She's got a couple skaters to her right and her left. Instead, she's going to take it up the middle. She skates it off to the wide side. She's got room. Gets it poked off her stick and lost in the corner. Now she's stuck deep. Loses the puck to number 24, Rickley. Evelyn tries to keep it in, but loses that puck. Now it's Lindquist to help her out. Pushes it back deep. Picked up by Olsen. That's another Olsen. This is Abby Olsen, number 11. Nice job by Armstrong that time, poking it off her stick. Back to Anderson. Does a little speed turn. Now it's a three-person battle along the blue line. Puck goes squirting out, and back in the zone come the Tornadoes, and they're still offsides. And I don't know where's the. Neither official was paying attention, so I mean none of them were paying attention. And you can watch this guy going, "Oh gosh, I'm supposed to be calling offsides." What? Edlin to Armstrong, bounces it off to nobody. Back up to the Anoka player. That's number 34, Francois. Broken up by Anderson. Now it's Welch. Welch finds Ruska. She's got a little room to skate. She's got Army, but she's trying to get off the ice for Patton. And now Smuck picks it up, sends it deep. Pavrud puts the stop to that puck. Francois couldn't control it, just throws it out of the zone again. A zone-to-zone approach. Ruska almost was able to poke check it to herself. Anderson now to Ruska. Now she's got room. She's got three Tornadoes in front of her. She's a little dipsy doodle. She's got one. She had Smuck going to the net. She tried the shot, gets the shin pads, but has a second shot, gets it over to Smuck. Now Ruska up the boards. Sloth around. Tries to get it to number 14. That's for Barron for the Tornadoes. Now Welch back to Rainerson. Rainerson bounces it to the Tornadoes player. I think she had enough room to skate and find a Stars player, but again, just happy to go zone to zone. Now it's Lindquist. Tries to gain a little speed. Has got Sloth on the edge. Tries to get it to the net and can't quite get there. Nice job by number 24, Rickley, for the Tornadoes, keeping her away from Pavrud. 3:50 now remaining in this first period. This last 7 minutes of much quicker paced hockey where both teams have seemed to find their edges and their quickness as they're going a little bit more up and down the ice. Not a lot of shots, and as Pavrud gets tricked by the bounce off the corner, almost putting herself in a dangerous position that time. Armstrong with a quick shot onto Pavrud and easily swallowed up. 3:25 now remaining here in the first period. Shot differential is not too bad right now. Anoka owns that. 7 shots to 4, and 11 shots in 14 minutes of hockey is not a lot. And if we're going to have a chance to win this game, we're going to have to put a little bit more than 4 shots on net. Now it's the draw goes to the near side board. Can't be controlled by Smuck. Now Patton pushes it all the way over to Smuck, who's left that spot looking for puck support on the other side. Pushed ahead by number 22, Reinholtz, for the Tornadoes, now deep into the Stars zone. Macy Patton back to help. Amsler for the Tornadoes pushes it out. Oh, close one. Booth almost found the lucky bounce there. Now it's Patton. Tries to push it by, just can't find any kind of rhythm here. Kind of ran up the back of Smuck. Tried to push it by the Anoka Tornadoes and just couldn't do it. Here comes Anderson, tries to skate again. The pass is broken up by Olsen. Olsen's a freshman forward and or a freshman defender having a nice game. Patton flipping it up to the neutral zone. Again, the Stars just throwing the puck away, just into where there's no one. Again, Anderson trying a pass to Smuck, and that's well behind her, and then broken up easily by Barron. Kicked aside by Olsen, now picked up by Ruska. Ruska reverses direction. She's got room. Anderson kind of got a little too close to gather that puck. Here comes Patton. Patton now back. Now it's Anderson. Now she's got room. If Ruska hurries, and then she just passes it to the Anoka player. Kind of a tough one to watch. Our defensemen are just trying to get rid of the puck way too quick, and our forwards are moving awkwardly into weird spots. 1:38 remaining in this first period, and I think the Stars are going to be happy to get out of here unscathed. 8-4 are the shots in favor of Anoka. Down to the corner goes Lindquist. Armstrong there, pushes out to Welch. She walks in on the top of the circle. Good shot. I like that one. Usually she's, wanting to take that long shot, but that time she skated in, top of the circle. Nice shot onto Pavrud. A little bit of traffic there, so making her work a little bit. 1:19 now remaining here in the first period. Armstrong to the dot for the face-off. Edlin loses that puck, and Anoka happy to flip that out. Rainerson pursued by Amsler, and now runs into Reinholtz. Reinholtz turns around quickly and puts a shot on. Olsen again. She's looked like she's fully settled into this game. She's locked in. It's going to be tough to start getting pucks by her. She gets this 10-11 mark here in the first period, and she becomes a whole different goaltender. It's getting her to settle into this. And then I jinxed that one. .41 seconds remaining in the period, and number 18, Hilger. Lily Hilger is a junior. Just a flippy puck. And all the Stars standing and watching, and just the puck goes right by. I don't think Olsen had a clue the puck was even shot. Kind of the bugaboo for the Stars. Get caught kind of standing around and watching the play a little bit too much, and that kind of stuff has happened to them more times than we care to even account for. But lots of game left. 41 seconds left here in the first period. Anoka now leading 1-0 in clear advantage in shots. Face-off tied up by Patton. Ruska's gonna be the first of this puck. She's looking for Anderson. Anderson, nice little shot. Oh, not gloved by Pavrud. Oh, had a shot, but no one there to pick up the rebound, and Maddie Smucka was kind of caught behind the Anoka net, looking maybe for a pass, but Ruska had her sights on Patton, who was coming down the slot, but got Anderson instead. 12 seconds now. Ruska to Welch. Welch up to Smuck. Smuck just pushes it forward to the Tornadoes, turns it over, and number 11, Abby Olsen, is just going to skate this one out and be happy to go to the locker room with a 1-0 lead. Kind of a disappointing end to that first period. The Stars were, I think, controlling what the pace that they wanted to, and they got caught standing around and screened their own goalie, and are going to allow Anoka to walk or skate back to the locker room with a 1-0 lead. 10-5 in shots. Goal was scored by number 18, Lily Hilger, for Anoka Tornadoes. Not much on the side of the Stars, unfortunately. Best part of the senior night, besides honoring our seniors, might be this little game that we're going to see next. We get the little girls out here to play a little half ice game or quarter ice game here in the neutral zone, and Macy Patton is off and going, right? And she drops the puck in a hurry. Team Orange looked like they were going to try to strike first, and they do. Nice little goal. Picked up by Reese Ruska, back out to Team White. Team White slapping at the puck. Oh, she's got a little chance of breakaway, and here she comes. Here comes Team White. A little shot, oh, just wide. Good job of Lillian Huna saving that one from going wide, and here comes Team White again. Oh, Orange, a little shot on goal, nice save. Oh, but the rebound gets put away. Nothing better. Look at all those smiles on these girls' faces. Just love playing hockey. Nice save. Team Orange digging at it. All covered up nicely by the goalie by White. Now she's going to throw it out there, and everyone's looking for the puck. Where is it? Where is it? Orange knows where it's at. Orange with another shot. Oh, score. Look at the Selly. Where's the Selly? There we go. Now here comes White. White taking it end to end. Nice shot. Scores! Nicely done. But back comes Orange. Oh, sends a shot to the wide right of the goalie for the White team, and White pushes all the way down. They're going to take another shot. Oh, and that goes to the wide left. I would have given the assist to number 7, Lillian Huna, on that one. 30 seconds to go. Oh, and they dig and get another one. Team Orange are quickly back. Comes Team White. There's the, oh, nice pass across the slot. Orange back at it, 10 seconds. Nice save. Playing with a classic wooden stick even. Looks like the Titans that we used to all use back in the day. Nicely done. And a well-deserved round of applause. That's our U6 Crimson Coyotes. Can't wait to see them in a Stars uniform soon. Of course, soon is going to be, 8 years. So can't wait to see those girls. Lots of big smiles. Cool part of senior night. Of course, honoring our seniors tonight. Number 20, Grace Armstrong. She goes to school at Totino Grace High School. Has been here for 4 years. Been a very impactful player, both on and off the ice. Number 27, Josie Grant, who goes to school at Osseo Senior High School. Been also a 4-year player. Has worked hard, has played some varsity and some JV this year. Been a stalwart back on the defensive line. Number 32, our backup goalie tonight is Anya Rakuzik, and she is she's been here for a long time as well. And there's been plenty of nights where she has been faces 30 and 40 shots and been a brick wall herself. So it's great to see these skaters getting honored tonight. They had a little ceremony pre-game. Lots of balloons, lots of high fives, some food, some cake. It's been really cool. And of course, we have a couple senior managers as well, Maya Strumman and Joey Kahn, and they're charged with all the stuff that is not as fun as skating on the ice, but as important, taking film and putting it up on Huddle and taking stats and filling water bottles and hauling around sticks and making sure that the team is well taken care of, and they do such a wonderful job, and it's so important to have them around. So proud of each one of these girls for sticking out, being a part of this program, and we definitely thank them and their efforts and the legacy they leave behind. So we are cutting the ice here between first and second period. We just had a little kids game honoring the seniors tonight. We'll be back here for second period action here in about 13-14 minutes, and we'll catch you on that side. And in the meantime, enjoy watching the Zamboni go round and round, and then we'll catch you back here in a few minutes. All right, we're heading into the second period here. Anoka Tornadoes stepping back on the ice. We have second period action coming up here. Thanks to our gold sponsors of OPC Hockey, Fit, MAP, Mega Goaltending, Confetti Wealth Management, and Patton Heating and Air. Great to have them on as gold sponsors of OPC Stars Hockey. Thanks again to the Osseo Senior High Pep Band led by Michael James, Director Mary Hansen, drum extraordinaire Matthew Trezinka. Shout out to Matthew, who's been to a lot of our hockey games himself. So good to see everyone out. Band sounds awesome today. And our Stars are heading down the stairs and heading out to the ice. And the Stars, thanks Derek Haug, once again our fabulous announcer, has been the voice of the OPC Stars for a number of years now, does a great job on our mic. Kids love him. Still trickling off onto the ice. Here come the Stars, and looking for our goaltender, brick wall, Allie Olson, who saw 10 shots, gave up the 1 goal on a fully screened effort by Team Stars, who allowed themselves to get caught standing right around with the Anoka Tornadoes. So Allie Olson heading to her side, Gretchen Pavarud heading to her side. Pavarud's a senior, has a nice 2.77 GAA along with a 92.6 save average. Looks like we're about ready to go here. 17 minutes of hockey coming at you, second period. Stars down 10-5 in the shots on goal column here, and down 1-0 in the most important column. That's the goals column. Well, we start off with a nice face-off win by Armstrong back to Anderson. Feeds up to Edlin, but leaves it for Armstrong, who is quickly encountered by Reinholtz along the boards. Now it's back up to Welch. Welch finds another shin pad, sends it down the blue line. Maya Anderson just can't quite get to it in time before it sneaks out of the zone. Well, it sends it deep, forcing Pavarud to give it up, and caught on the wet ice. Now, caught twice on the wet ice. Lindquist thought she was going to pick up and easily maybe wrap it around on Pavarud, but stuck to the ice on her too. So Edlin with a quick shot. Sent wide by the stick of Pavarud that time into the corner. Now battled by Lindquist. Armstrong picks up the loose change, gets it to the dot. Nice shot. Well done by Armstrong there, but swallowed up by Pavarud, who's a formidable goaltender. We had struggled with her when we were up in Anoka way early in the season. I think that was that might have been our third game of the season, second game of the season. Pat now out to take the face off. Kicks it ahead. Smuck misses, skates by it. Rainerson pinches in and watches. 34. Skate it straight out of the zone, and then Machulis picks it up. Now forcing Olsen to cover it up. So Francois skated it right by Rainerson, who for some reason pinched in on a puck that wasn't hers and watched her go right by her, and Machulis takes it deep into the zone. Face off one from Patton over to Rainerson. Gets it over there, has Smuck, but has a skate, and picked off by the Tornadoes. Quickly, the stick save by Olsen back into the corner. Now we're back to work. Booth with a shot on to Olsen. Again, just a kind of a play that I just keep trying to jam up the same side boards and not looking for anybody into open ice. And until we clear that up, I don't think we're going to get out of our zone very much here. Patton on the draw. against Olsen. It's one over to the sideboard, picked up by Rickley, now picked up by Ruska, who's got a little speed. She cuts to the middle. She's got Smuck on the one side. She crisscrosses, and Maddie Smuck just skated off sides as she switched lanes. So even when we start something good, we just are finding ways to muck up this game, and we got to get our heads in the right direction here. Rainerson with the puck now goes D to Olaire, who flips the puck up towards Edlin, who loses the puck now. It's 20-23. Olsen tries to get a pass to 15 more. Moore's an assistant captain. She's a junior. Edlin now has Lindquist going to the slot and deflected by the linesman. Almost ends up in a goal. Rainerson now at the red line. Back to Olaire, who sends a puck back into her skates. Now picked up by Reinholtz. Reinholtz going to cut in. Shot on Olsen, and a nice save. Some shenanigans happening in front of the goal. And again, another save by Olsen. This time it was on her neck, I think, and then she sits on this one. Again, some roughhouse stuff happening. I didn't see what precipitated that, but everyone had their feathers a little bit ruffled, including the Anoka parents, who are to my right. 14-20 now, second period. Patton is going to come in for the draw. Sends it back to Anderson, who tries to get it rink wide to a breaking Ruska. Instead hits Macy Patton in the breezers. Anderson back, hustling back now, leaves the puck for Anoka Barron. Here comes Maddie Smuck now. She's got Ruska in front of her, puts it on her. So again, just one of those nights. Finally makes a good pass, and Ruska takes it off her heel and watches it dribble forward. Victoria Welch with the backhand up the middle and somehow finds the neutral zone. Victoria Welch right into Ruska that time. She had 3 stars breaking to her right and decides to skate it through Ruska. Usually not a play we want to see. Smuck blocked away by the Tornadoes. Now back into the neutral zone, kind of back and forth. Trying to get off where some of the Anoka players, now they send it deep into the zone. Ruska's up ice. Welch has got her. She's going to skate it instead. She's going to skate it into 3 Tornadoes, turns it over at the blue line, back to Ruska. Ruska pushes it over to Patton, who had to stop temporarily to make sure she was onside. Ruska picks it up top of the slot, pushes it over to Welch. Welch with a quick shot. Nice little blocker into the corner by Pavrud. Smug picks it up there. Patton pushes it to the slot, picked up by Ruska. Ruska back out to Anderson. Anderson puts a little flippy puck onto Pavrud, who waffles that one into the corner. Patton and Smuck battled 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Puck still loose in the skates. Up the boards. Welch is going to try to keep it in. Doesn't do that though. So it's Maya Olsen, number 23 for Anoka, who they're going to call the icing off. Should have been icing. Now it's Ruska from Anderson. Now Anderson gets the puck back. Ruska picks up in the corner. She's got room to skate. Loses the puck off her stick to Amsler. Nice little stick lift by Patton to save a quick shot. Ruska now trying to settle that puck down. Has along the boards. Pushes along for Patton. Now Patton's going to take off with a little speed. She's got the corner. She got Maddie Smuck to her right. Good job with the Tornadoes getting back. That's number 24, Rickley. And there's going to be a penalty on somebody here. Slashing by Anoka. Looks like it's going to be Rickley who slashed the stick out of Ruska's hands. So we're going to see the game's first power play go the way of the Stars here. 11:46 remaining in the second period. 15 shots to 7 shots is maybe the disadvantage in shots for the Stars. Let's see if we can get a few shots on this power play. Maybe push one past Pavrud. Looking to control the puck is Ruska. Ruska now skates away from the boards, gets it to Welch. Welch watches it roll off her stick. guarded by Amsler. Now it's Armstrong down in the corner, walks off the boards. Gets to the dots, tries to get it over Ruska. Can't quite get it there. Nice job by the Anoka defense. Keeping it there. Now Welch keeps it in, flips it, tries to flip it, gets it. Oh, it got right onto Armstrong's stick in a prime scoring spot. And if Armstrong gets it there, she doesn't miss the net very often from there. So we've seen her score a whole bunch of goals this year from that same spot. Now Anderson behind her net, hassled by Amsler. Now we have an advantage if we can get going up the ice, and we do. Here comes Ruska down the ice. Now she's going to try to cut the defense down the middle. She's going to take it, again, she tried to get the shot, but nicely blocked by Booth. And now Welch, again, pinches in and watches the puck go right by her. 14 Barron that time picks it up the puck for Anoka. Now it's Lindquist going to take off with it. Skating into mid-ice. Now she's all alone. Skates it into 3 people and loses the puck into the corner. Now gets it out to Victoria Welch. Pushed aside into the corner by Pavrud. Now out of the corner comes Armstrong into the slot. Nice shot. Waffled nicely by Pavrud, who's having a heck of a game herself because she hasn't seen a lot of shots to kind of get warm. And Anoka ices the puck right down onto Olsen. Now picked up by Olaire, trying just to turn it up and get going. Now Armstrong still on the ice. 12 seconds remaining on the power play. Puts one on. Oh, Pavrud let the rebound go at that time, and it was Gabby Edlin that was skating right through and had a chance to maybe tie that game up and just couldn't get to the puck. Here comes Macy Patton. Save, nice little glove save by Pavrud. 9:40 remaining here in the second period, and both teams now go to full strength. So a couple shots on the power play. Maybe the edge on ice time was maybe more important as the Stars are trying to find their feet here in the second period. They just haven't had any offensive zone time to speak of. Having a struggle on their blue line trying to control the zone. Anoka with a poke check now. Picked up by Olsen, pushed out in the neutral ice. Now we have Olaire to Edlin. Edlin looking for Patton. Patton streaking across the neutral zone. Slams on the brakes and again just rolls off her stick. And again, we're so close to having that one big play, and we just are watching it roll off her stick. Nice little collision. Edlin and Rickley there on the sideboards now. Oh, Reinhold's found some speed and turned the corner against the Stars defense, and that was Charlotte Olaire who just got torched. Forced to kind of hook her, and she was beat. And probably maybe one of those plays where you're going like so far on the edge and so wide. That's an easy shot for Olsen normally, so going towards her glove hand. So we're on the PK now for the next 2 minutes. 8:50 now remaining in the second period, and Anoka moving their power play at will, just moving it around, and we're standing and watching them do that. And they get a nice little shot from the slot, but nicely deflected into the netting. 1:48 on the power play for Anoka. Second period action here at the Osseo Tin Bin. 16-11 shot advantage. Armstrong at the dot, loses the face-off over to Rickley. Rickley with a shot, nicely waffled aside by Olsen. Picked up by Welch, who in the last 4 minutes has seen a lot of ice time. I'm not even sure she's been off the ice. Ooh, tip shot that time. Francois at the point of the power play sends one wide and tipped wide, and that went through 2 sticks. Twice through Ruska. Now Ruska comes right through the middle. Has the handles, now waiting, stops at the blue line, pushes it back to Welch. Welch speeds in and puts a shot on net, and went right over the net. Not the play I don't think they were looking for, but Welch was able to put a shot and got tipped. Goaltender Pavrud had no idea where it was, and it looked like it was going to end up landing right behind her. And from my angle, it looked like it went in, but it went right over the top of the net, and always saw the puck falling on the backside. So Anoka now, with their struggles trying to get out of their zone, looks like a little bit like what we had with our power play as well. Welch back deep into the zone. Armstrong on the chase. Chases are behind the zone. Francois now on the rush for Anoka. Pushed towards the corner by Patton with a little poke check attempt. And Anoka ices it themselves. Pavrud comes out and plays it. Hands it off to Reinholtz. Reinholtz streaks up the near side boards. Into the slot. Nice stick by the defense and into the netting it goes. 7 seconds remaining on the kill as Charlotte Allaire prepares herself to come out of the box. 7:02 remaining here in the second period. 17-11 shots on net. So Anoka really hasn't had a true shot on net here on this power play. So give the Stars killers a kudos as maybe this is what they needed to. There's their one shot coming from way down deep for Allie Olsen, who when she can see that shot, she's a brick wall. And she could see that one clearly, even though I think it was a nice shot by number 29 Sloth, who I believe scored in the previous game that we played them. Breakout pass up to Edlin, and her attempt is broken up by Barron. Who, it's going to end up in a shot on net again. So the turnovers are mounting for the Stars. They keep turning the puck over, and most of the time it's ending up in easy tornado shots. And that's gonna tell a story as this game goes on. 6 minutes remaining here now in this second period, and again another missed connection. Turned over to the Anoka Tornadoes, pushes it aside, now picked up by Patton. Nice job of coming in late, trying to break up the play. Edlin attempted a poke check. Now this is number 8 Booth coming down the side, and another deflected puck got dangerously close to being on net. Flipped into the stands. I thought Matt Trzynka was going to reach out and grab that one. Come on, Maddie. .545. Rainerson and Allaire out there for defense. Armstrong, Ruska, and Smuck now. And here comes Ruska down the ice. Oh, she just loses the puck again. She's just can't keep it on her stick tonight as she turned the corner. Now it's Armstrong helping out, picking up the puck, sending it towards net. Ruska had the step on the defender and just saw it come off the heel of her stick out to the blue line. Rainerson has it. She'll take the shot, tipped into the net. Not quite hard enough to get it there. Now Smuck to Ruska. Ruska's got it on her backhand, trying to come around to her forehand. She does. She's got her defense wide open. Oh, shot off the post. Nice job coming out of the corner and put one on Pavrud. Didn't expect that one, but found the post. Nice attempt by Ruska that time. Armstrong battling harder on the sideboards. A little two-handed on the back, not called by this officiating crew, which is not a surprise if you've been watching this game. This crew has struggled calling the game. Back out to Allaire, takes another shot on net. If we can get someone in front of Pavrud and get her eyes off that puck, I think we can get one by her. Nice pressure, first time for the Stars. Now Rainerson tries to keep it in and does. Pushes it across to, that's Allaire, pushes it down to Smuck. She's got Ruska coming down the slot. Had Army there as well. Now comes Smuck. Pushes it into the slot. Allaire is going to wind up. She takes a shot. Again, if we can get someone in front, and Pavrud says, that's enough. That is enough, Pavrud said, and she wisely covers that puck and says, get off the ice, get some fresh legs out here. We're not going to have that. And with that, well, teams take a chance to get some fresh legs out there. 17-13. Stars closing that shot gap. Now let's see if we can't close the goal gap here with the last 4 minutes of play here in the second period. Now Macy Patton picking it up there. Now it's back out to Rainerson. She's got, there it is. Oh, just couldn't get it by Amsler. But again, now we had some, we had the eyes of Pavru kind of covered up as that shot was being delivered. Lindquist along the boards now. Stick handle in the corner, trying to find some space. Now back out to Charlotte Allaire, and then nicely gloved by Gretchen Pavru, who's having a heck of a game herself. Like both these goaltenders have looked really comfortable on shots outside the one goal by Anoka, where I don't think Johnny Hextall and Patrick Waugh and the great Marc-Andre Fleury could have seen that one coming either. So, yes, I did that. I put Allie Olsen in their company. I apologize to all the greats, but Allie Olsen, phenomenal when she is on. Real similar to those great goaltenders. Ruska passes it to herself. Off the boards once, off the boards twice, a little too hard this time. And that's going to go for ice. Nifty little move. Bounce it to herself. Turn the Anoka defender around. Be a forward around, and then just couldn't get the second one to herself. So down to the left now comes a face-off, and it's Grace Armstrong getting it to Victoria Welch, who flips it back up to the Anoka defense. Picked up by Smuck, who throws up the Anoka defense. I got time now. I don't think if Maya didn't realize she had an offsides coming. Just kind of throws it around the boards where Welch picks it up. Now Ruska has it all alone. She's going to get it to Smuck. Smuck has it roll off her stick, but it's into the zone, and she's going to be second to the puck, putting the pressure on Francois. Ruska tries to get that puck and misses it with her legs. But Macy Patton's there now. Ruska's all alone coming out of the net. She's got two options. Tries the short side. Nice stick save by Pavrud. Ruska had Smuck on the backside post, but it was nicely covered up by, looked like number 18 who scored the goal. That's Hilger. And Pat was just on the blind side of Ruska, so nicely done. I mean, we'll take the shot, and that was actually a good deep offensive play, nicely blocked by Macy Patton that time. Ruska's going to send it around to Maddie Smuck now. Let's take off, girls. And Smuck tried it. I think if she would have waited, skated two strides, she had both Patton and Ruska coming down the edge. Ruska with the puck now. She makes one move down the ice. She tries to get it short. It was a nice little soft pass out of the reach of Patton. Now it's to Welch. Welch has got a bounce pass open for Macy Patton, but couldn't get it by number 24, Rickley. Nice little move by Rickley. All right, now here we go. Now it's Macy Patton out of the zone. Gets a feed. Gets a feed of 15, that's more. Tipped down into the Anoka zone. They're having a hard time getting out of there. Ruska puts the pressure on, off her shin pads, now back into the corner. She got Macy Patton in the and we're gonna get a penalty. Anoka fans are gonna go crazy because they had something similar happen just about 2 minutes ago. So Ruska draws a penalty down in the corner, 1:19 to go in the second period. So if we can stick one in the net in the second period, let's go with that. That's a great option. But if not, worst case scenario, we can't score before then the period. Will be coming out on the power play. So Francois is going to go for tripping with 1:19 left in the second period. Armstrong on a nice draw. Anderson wanted to shoot the puck, but was quickly encountered by Reinholz, who blocks the shot with her shin pad. Now she's going to put pressure on the Stars because why not? 1:06 remaining. Armstrong finds Edlin off the near side wall at the blue line. Pavard just takes care of it herself. Nice play by Edlin. Now settles that puck down. She's going to skate into the dot. She tries to put a shot on net, blocked easily by number 8 Booth, who was just standing there watching. Now we're offsides. And here comes Anoka. 35 seconds remaining here in the second period. Turned over. Armstrong turns it over to Amsler. Amsler is one of their leading goal scorers. Welch breaks that up, sends it out to the neutral zone. Lindquist battling for the puck. Wins that one. Nicely done. Now up the board they go. Here comes Lindquist. A nice poke check by Amsler. Amsler's a Tornado junior, 9 seconds remaining. That was Barron who tried to get it to her. Back in the slot, dangerous pass by Welch. And time runs out on the Stars, who couldn't get out of their own zone. But will return for the third period with 41 seconds of power play time. They're down a goal. 19 shots is what Allie Olson has seen. She saved 18 of them. Poverud has seen 14 for Anoka, has saved all 14. A little bit better period for the Stars. Had seemingly a little bit more jump. Just can't find any flow to the game, any connection to the passes, and that has been a problem for the Stars tonight. And again, they're only down a goal. They have 17 minutes of play left to figure out their game, and that's a lot of time. And Allie Olson has been her normal self tonight, which was nice to see. And she's seen the puck well, moving well. It's going to take some special play by Anoka to get it by her, which we saw. The one special play was, throw a weird change up on her and watch it drop through, all the skates and bodies. So we'll see what happens, see what they have in store for third period. But again, hopeful 41 seconds of power play time as we start period 3, and let's get that goal back right away, and let's make this a game and send it off to with a win at the end. So we'll see you back here as Chuck a Duck happens here, and lots of Ducks on the ice, which is always good to see for the OPC hockey program. And a couple last Ducks. We don't have a true close winner. Let's see who they pick. And they're going to leave it up to Maggie Grant to decide. I think so. They're going to choose. Well, that looks like the right one, girls. There we go. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes for third period action. All right, we're just about ready here for a third period action. Locked in a nice little goaltenders battle here on a nice Tuesday Northwest Suburban Conference competition night as the OPC Stars are taking on the Anoka Tornadoes. Our OPC Stars goalie, Allie Olson, has saved 19 of 20 shots. Looking at another really good statistical game. Gave up the one screen goal, and that's it. Gretchen Povrud, who's the senior on the other end of the ice for the Anoka Tornadoes, has been equal to that task as well, has stopped all 14 shots that she's seen. So it's going to be a heck of a third period. I think this is something that also happened up in when we played them up in Anoka, and was a 1-0 lead. We came back and tied it, and ended up being an overtime tie. And these teams are playing pretty equal, and if we can come out with a little jump and get a goal early, maybe here on this short 41-second power play, we might be able to maybe dictate the rest of the way the period goes and find our groove, which will maybe springboard us to the win. But you know, let's work on the first step first, and that's going to be tying this game up. All right, so both teams out on the ice. Everyone's warmed up. Officials are ready to go. Francois goes back to the box for Anoka. She's got 41 more seconds to sit in the sin bin. Allie Olson now head back to her goal crease. She's going to protect the house down at the locker room side opposite the scoreboard here at the Osseo tin bin. Looks like we're going to go Armstrong, Lindquist, Ruska, Anderson, Welch to start this period on the power play. Nice Armstrong with a nice win. Back to Anderson, who pushes up to Ruska, controls the puck, slows it down a little bit, accelerates around the corner, now pushes her off. It was going to Anderson. Lindquist stepped in the way, found her skates. Back to Ruska in the corner now. She's going to walk out, exchange places with Lindquist. Walks the line as... No, it scores! Ruska walks in. Nice little dish from Anderson. Walks in. Anoka just watched her walk in on Povrud, and Ruska sets her up on her forehand side and scores the tying goal of the power play. Ruska from Anderson, and a nice little power play push. Ruska pushes it out, follows a little exchange with Lindquist, pushes it out to Anderson, gives it back to her, finds the open space, and the Stars are on the board. Nice. Oh. So a nice face-off win, pushes it up, shot quickly on net, and Gabby Edlin just runs the goalie and is going to go for the box. So just as like we came on the power play, we're going to give one up. Now we're on the penalty kill. Our penalty killer's been doing pretty good today. 16:24 left in the first period, and Armstrong wins another face-off. She's been a dead eye there on the face-off dot here tonight. And then just like that, Anoka. Beautiful tip. I don't know, number 2 Amsler got that tip. From number 8, that's Hilger, who had so number 8 is Booth, who was in on the first goal as well. And just like that, Anoka's back on top 2-1. Beautiful tip. There's no way Olson's can do anything about that one. Nice shot by Booth, and nice tip by Amsler. You have to kind of give credit where credit's due. Now the Stars have to find a response, down 2-1 with still just 16 minutes. We're only a minute into this period, and we saw 2 goals already. Ruska down the corner, pushes it back to herself, and it gets past her, and now it's Booth again. Puts a shot on the net, but it's well wide of the goal mouth that time. Charlotte Lair bounces it into Rainerson, who whiffs on that puck, and now he's got to turn directions. Olair skates away in the corner now. He's got Smuck, who can't quite control that puck. Now it's back to Ruska. Picks up the puck in traffic, pushes it to herself. Now tries to speed by. Booth's there to push that by Ruska. Now up to Barron. Squirts out to the neutral zone. Manny Smuck in pursuit. Now back to Rainerson, who watches it go by her, but Reinholtz is right all over her. Rainerson pushes it by, tries to get up to Ruska, but not quite far enough. Now Ruska's going to take off. She's got Maddie Smuck, but gets it into her skates, but Maddie can shoot the gap here. No, we just can't quite find it. Sloth now down the slot, right by Anderson. In on Olsen, who was on her back for a second. Lost track of the puck. She thought she had it underneath her on a freeze, and good thing no one was on the other side of the net. Anderson around the net now. Bounces up to Smuck in her skates. Now back to the corner it goes. Olair's going to try the same side. Now gets it to Smuck cleanly. Now it's to Armstrong. Pushes it by. And that's going to go for an icing. No icing. All right. One works in our way. Now Edlin watches the puck go by her. Now encountered by Welch. They try Amsler. Now Edlin's going to take it for a skate. She's got room. She's got Armstrong. Loses the puck to number 23. That's Olsen for the Tornadoes. Lindquist tries to get it past the defender, but can't get it by her. Now here comes Welch up the ice. Lindquist bounces it around herself, and off for a change she goes. Anderson picks it up behind Olsen. Reverses direction to Welch. Welch was covered heavily by Olsen for Anoka. Now it's Macy along with Reese Ruska. Exchange positions. They had a little flip-flop. Lane's going there. Knocked away nicely by the Tornadoes. Now back deep in the zone goes Rainerson. Rainerson's got some space. She chooses the outside. Tries to go right up Ruska's skates there. Corrals it. Welch now switches direction. Gets it back to Rainerson. One hand stops that one. Now pushes it out to Macy Patton, who tips it into the zone. Francois, dangerous pass because Ruska's right there. Now back into Ruska, gets it with her skates. Poked away by number 11, Olsen. And off the races come the Anoka Tornadoes. Olair, nice job keeping her wide. Shot goes well wide of Allie Olsen. Now it's other Olsen from the Tornadoes. Now Maddie Smuck working hard. Pushes it wide for Macy Patton. She's going to try to beat her to the puck. Sloth takes it for a skate around Pavrud. Gets it up to Machulis. We haven't heard her name a lot tonight. She's a nice little player for Anoka, and she puts it deep in the zone. Heads off for a change. Lindquist now along the wall for the Stars. Switches directions. Stacano's out of it. Now back into the corner. Encountered by Booth. Booth does a nice job keeping it down deep. Good pass by Anderson out to Lindquist, who finds Edlin for a second, tips it into the zone. Reinholtz wins that race. Sloth changes direction for Anoka. Right onto Edlin's stick. I don't think she ever even saw her. And Edlin shoots it right into the chest of Pavrud, who does a nice job for a goalie, just kind of streaking out and forcing the action from the shooter and away from the blue paint, cutting down all the angles. Smart goalkeeper. Armstrong on the face-off now, gets it to Edlin. Rebound, Armstrong almost had a chance to get that rebound. Armstrong working hard on this shift. Now turns the puck over. Here comes Francois. Throws it down deep into the zone, into the Star zone for Anoka. Reinholtz there now. It's Armstrong who skates away from the puck now. Finds Lindquist. She's got the red line. She's got Armstrong behind her. Now she does a little dipsy doodle, puts a shot on net. Pavrud kicks that aside into the corner. Maddie Smuck there along the wall, keeps it in. Now it's Rainerson. Rainerson and Smuck doing a good job of keeping it right there along the blue line. Anoka's Emsler just kind of chips it down there. That's not going to go for an icing. Welch is going to have to pick that up. 11:20 remaining here in period number 3. Welch encountered by 2 Anoka Tornadoes and finally gives up the puck. I think that's something that she should have probably gave away much earlier. Olsen kicks it over to Rainerson, who turns the puck over. Here comes Anoka. It's Olsen. Nice shot on Olsen. Allie kicks that one aside, but Anoka's still in business here. Pat now gets picked, her pocket picked by number 24, and Allie Olsen sits on it, keeps it off the line in the blue paint. Scary moment a little bit because as those ones kind of are still rolling a little bit, Allie has to set that down and does a nice job of that. Pat now on the draw for the Stars, wins that puck over to Rainerson, who backhands it along and tip back to the front. Now Macy Patton gets Reese Ruska along the edge. Now she's got some speed. She's got Macy Patton to her right. She's going to give it to her. Nope. She couldn't quite get it off her backhand. Now it's back from Smuck to Ruska. Now she's got Patton. No, Olaire's going to pick that one up, and nice little shot, hit the back of Maddie Smuck. Smuck pushes it back out to Rainerson. Rainerson's going to push it down deep, but to an Anoka defender, unfortunately, and Anoka quickly back up to the blue line. Now Rainerson gloves that down. A little chip shot in. Can't be controlled by Rickley. Patton on the forecheck now. Now Smuck is going to join the action. Now they got him trapped down below. Now Ruska's going to pick it up along the corner. She got Patton. Oh, just tied up. Hilger, nice job of grabbing Macy Patton's stick, stick to stick. And Ruska denied an assist as Patton was going to score. Rickley skating all alone. Macy Smuck now that time breaking up. Now it's Patton, Smuck, and Ruska out. 3 across. Macy, nice little move, gets it across. Now it's in the middle of the slot. Hustle to the puck. And now it's Charlotte Allaire keeping it in. But then we had everyone heading off for a line change, and here comes Gabby Edling. Hey, she's got the blue line. She's got Armstrong to her far left. Can't see her, though, I don't think, because it was behind 4 Anoka Tornadoes. Machulis now picks up the puck for Anoka, switches direction. Gabby Edling is going to go ahead and give her grief down in the corner. Now it's Lindquist, picks up the puck and pinned against the boards by Francois. Puck squirts out to Welch, now to Anderson. Anderson, just couldn't get a clean shot off as number 8 for Anoka. That's Booth, who came out to the point, had her angle blocked, and it's Edlin on the far hash mark. Bad angle shot, easily handled by Pavrud. Shots are evening up here, 24-20. Favor still in Anoka, and they also own the favor on the scoreboard where it really counts. Third period action here, 9:01 remaining here. Lots of hockey action left here in this senior night affair. Anderson pushes it down deep into the corner. Lindquist and Armstrong down there to battle. Edlin now picks up that puck in the slot, loses that, but it's back out to the defenseman Welch. Welch finds Amsler's shin pads, but luckily it was Anderson right there to corral that puck. Now Rickley trying to get it by Anderson and does, and now it's a 3-on-2 for Anoka. Reinholtz looking for Rickley, who I don't think she got the whole puck, but it was okay because Allie could see her the whole direction. Olsen, 25 shots, 23 saves. Got to hold us in here until we can get a goal, tie this game up with 8:29 remaining here. We're going to want to get a goal pretty quick, I think. And easily picked off. They try to stretch play, and no one looked up, and there was number 26, that's Schroyer. I haven't called her name yet today. Schroyer is a sophomore defender. Easily steps in and read that play. Anderson off the boards to Smuck, now way out into neutral ice where Schroyer's going to pick it up. Ruska's going to give chase. Now she loses her stick as the puck came off her stick and she just lost her stick. Victoria Welch now back for the Stars. Oh, scary turnover, and that's a goal. And just like that, Anoka goes up 3-1. Defenseman around the net, turns the puck over. Allie Olsen had already slid by, was coming back, got the first save. Puck was kind of tipped up and just kind of went off her back of her skate. And just like that, Anoka's up 3-1. And the Stars are now behind the 8 ball in this game. So as Reinhold creating the turnover, pushing out to Rickley, and Rickley scores a goal for Anoka, and it looks like our Stars have now some cement shoes, and it looks like our legs are a little slow, our brain's a little slower. So we got to kind of pick it up. We have lots of game left, 7:30 still left to play here in the game, and not completely out of this one. We're only going down 2 goals. 2 goals is the hardest lead in hockey. You can quickly close with 1 goal. It gives you life, and it gives you a chance to pull your goalie at the end and score a heartbreaker or whatever it might be. So there's going to be an icing on Anoka, and faceoff's going to come back down into the Anoka end to the right of Pavrud. 7:11 here left in the 3rd period. 3-1 Anoka lead as Rickley gives them the 2-goal advantage just about a minute ago. Patton on the faceoff dot, loses a draw. Picked up by Sloth, now encountered by Ruska, who's easily poke checks it off a Reinhold's stick, and she's going to give chase. Now she's going to make Sloth work a little bit. Now Sloth changes direction, goes D to D with her partner Abby Olsen. Picked up by Ruska. Ruska's going to, she pulled it to her stick, and then Olsen quickly got to her stick. Now Ruska, had Smucky coming right down the slot and can't hold on to it. Smuck picks it up on her backhand side, pushes it backhanded onto Pavrud, who covers that one up for a face-off. So nice pressure by that line, and they're going to come off. 6:39 left here in the period. Armstrong at the dot. Nice face-off win. Again, she's done a really good job, and Anderson couldn't get that square on her forehand, so she backhands it to the net, but there was no Stars with her, unfortunately. Lindquist stick handling in the corner, going somewhere where can't find anybody. It's Francois picking it up for Anoka now. Gabrielle then goes the poke check and loses her stick. Now it's a 3-on-2 for Anoka. It's Machulis. Machulis puts a nice shot. Olsen guessed right that time. I'm at her angle, and I couldn't see the puck. I couldn't see her through the screen of the defender. And quickly the Stars make another change, 6:12, so it was a 20-second shift. Pat now on the draw loses that one to the blue line of Anoka, and Francois picks it up or pushes it wide. Now it's Welch. Welch pushes up to Ruska. Ruska's going to cut to the middle, tries to get it over to Smuck. Smuck loses the puck, but skates over and here comes Ruska out of the corner, off the wall. Loses a nice job by number 14. That's Barron with a backside poke check, poking it off Ruska's stick. Now in comes Maya Anderson. She's got a head of steam, gets it with Smucky. And out comes Anderson. She's not done yet. A little tip. Ruska's going to go over and get it now. Ruska on her backhand side looking for something. Now she gets it out to Anderson. Why not? Anderson on fire. There's another shot. Rebound out front, trying to get up to Macy Patton. Can't quite get to it in time, but she battles for it below. It's her and Smucky down below. Now the puck goes down loose, and Ruska's going to go down and challenge for that one. Defensive change, and Anoka's going to have to ice it. So good pressure that time by the Stars, forcing the Anoka defenders to really have to work in Pavrud now. Maybe second-guessing some of her saves and giving out some rebounds. So as we got more shots now, more opportunities have come via rebounds. So we got to stop a little short and look for that long rebound. 29-22 shots in favor of Anoka. Armstrong on fire at the face-off dot. I can't remember the last time she lost a face-off in this game. Reinhardt now picked off, poke checked, and back on Pavrud, and she's happy to cover that one up with just under 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Stars need a quick one here to make this game interesting, tie this up, and maybe as the time expires and send this into overtime. Right now, we just would happy to bring this in within one, and right now we're battling hard, just not getting the quality scoring opportunities because Anoka's doing a great job of just setting their defense in front, clogging up the middle, and not allowing any kind of pass across, shots through. Shot just tipped wide. That was tipped wide by Rainerson, wide of Olsen. Anoka now, this line has found their stride for Anoka, and they've owned a lot of offensive zone time. That's Amsler. It's Amsler, Rickley, and Reinhold. And that's the same line that scored the last goal, and it's the one even strength goal. Eldon across on our backhand side, picked up by Patton, but lost again. Here comes Olaire on the rush. She's 2-on-2. If she looks up, she's got Macy Patton to her right, but steps on the brakes, gets it to Smuck, who can't hold on to the puck. Now Macy Patton, she's got Ruska coming on the slot. Maddie Smuck's going to go help her. Now the puck squirts loose in the corner. Ruska's going to pick it up, walk off the sidewall, bounces it out to Olaire, over to Anderson. Anderson has got good screeners out front. We're going to try that again. Why not? One time that Maya, that a kid. I'll take that shot. That's a good offensive series. Anderson starting to find her way in this game. Struggled a little bit early on, and now has been kind of a driving force these last few shifts for her. 3:29 third period action. We got to get a goal to make this a good, tight game at the end. Patton on the draw, leaves it at the face-off dot. Picked up by Anoka, pushes it to the corner. Now it's out to the defense. Got Welch, got Anderson. Anderson's going to take one. Why not? Tries to get a tip off of Smuck. Here comes Ruska. Gets it over to Welch on her backhand side. Flip, flip, flip. Keeps it in, though. Nice job by Welch. Had no idea where the puck is. And it's going to be a deep zone face-off, it looks like. It looks like it's going all the way down deep to the right of Pavrud. So we'll take that one. I don't know if it belongs there, but we'll do it. This officiating crew has bumbled a lot of easy calls. Now it's a face-off win to Ruska. She gets it. She leaves it for Welch on the exchange. Welch looked at her like not really sure what she wanted to do, but here comes Anoka. Quickly bounces it out in the neutral zone. Now it's a foot race, and Francois is going to race Anderson down and wins the foot race. Goes right by Anderson and Welch as Welch watched the puck kind of bounce over her stick. Now it's 14 Barron. Francois with a shot. Again, ricocheting off a bunch of shin pads and skates, and that's exactly the way kind of Anoka's gotten their goals, like all except for the one. Now it's Anderson, picked up by Ruska on her backhand, kicked it to her forehand. Now it's Smuck going along the blue line. Ruska's going to go ahead and drag it along the boards, tries to get it to Smuck, can't get it to her, blocked by the Anoka. Now she's got Anderson, high slot, takes a shot, nicely deflected by Pavrud, who's having a great game. Ruska's going to take the Kaprizov skate. She's got time and space, so they're going to allow her to do that. She's going to take that shot. I think she had even more time than she anticipated. They're going to try to ice it. Now picked up by Armstrong. Go! Oh, shoot! She had it on the backhand side. Pavrud was not expecting that shot because she thought the puck got iced. She kind of stood up temporarily, came right back to Armstrong, whose backhand just missed the upper corner. 1:43 remaining in the third period. And OPC coach Jeremy Lewis is going to call a timeout here. Try to get the troops rested and talk about when they're going to get Olsen off the ice. I assume they'll just put her right on the bench. With about 1:20 here remaining in the minute. I can't remember. My brain's slipping. Minute something. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the third period, and shots have evened up 30 to 27. Still in favor of Anoka, who's gotten 2 third period goals to accelerate in front of our Stars. A goal by Leah Amsler on a power play goal as Gabby Edlin ran Pavrud on a rebound attempt to make it 2-1, and then a horrible defensive turnover caused by Reinhardt ended up on the stick of Rickley and ended up in the back of the net right behind Olsen, who's played solid tonight. She's faced 30 shots, has 27 saves, and you know, the tip shot by Amsler, beautiful tip. That last one, it was a scrum and puck kind of flipped up, and you know she was having to come side to side, not to make excuses, but the defense just has to do a better job of making sure that doesn't happen. And so kind of caught twice on it, and see what we can do here. We have Patton and Anderson, Lindquist, Ruska on the blue line with Welch and Armstrong. Pat, no, to Welch. Welch sends it wide, has Armstrong. She's going to take a shot, whiffs on that. Reinhold there to defend it. Haven't got it. We have the extra attacker. Olsen's off the bench, or on the bench. Ruska's back, now gets it up to Patton, who can't quite hold on to the puck. Has got Welch. 1:06 remaining, and time running out here. The Stars just can't afford to be throwing it around, and turnover now, that's good. Oh, sends one through the crease. Not sure about this. There comes Lindquist out of the corner, tries to get it up in front. Scrum, oh, flippy puck, had a chance. No one can find a stick. Here comes Lindquist quickly. Oh, did she score? No, dang it. Tried to tuck it in behind Pavrud, who moved like it was going to go across her crease. Took a guess, but Pavrud solid. 34 seconds left in this game, and time's running short here. Still seeing weirder things in hockey. Here comes Armstrong with the win. Lindquist with a short angle shot, doesn't go by. Nicely patted aside by Pavrud, and they're going to ice that puck. 20.7 seconds remaining. Patton, I'd put Armstrong on the draw here, but I think they want her shot behind Patton. Patton struggled on the faceoff, but Armstrong's been fire. So let's see if Macy can get a good faceoff win, get it to Armstrong. Maybe she's being instructed to push it forward, gets it to Lindquist, who fumbles with the puck, throws it to Welch. Welch throws it on net, nicely patted aside by Pavrud, and that's going to be the game, folks. Last 8 seconds ticks off the clock here. Anoka doing a good job of keeping it to the edges, and our Stars are going to fall to the Tornadoes 3-1. Shots did end up on the Stars' edge, 33-30, but a lot of those came in that last 2.5 minutes of play, where the flurry was good, but there was a ton of really great quality scoring chances, and our Stars fall again. Too many close losses, too many mistakes leading to those losses late in games. Shout out to the seniors tonight, though. Armstrong played very well, was fire at the face-off dot, had a couple of really good chances at the end. Shout out to her as her senior season at home comes to an end. Josie Grant, who didn't see any ice time in her last varsity match here at the Tin Bin, but solid player. Kudos to her, and mad respect for what she does and what she's put into the program. And of course, Anya Rakuzek, who backstopped the JV win tonight, or the JV game tonight. Watches her senior home, last home game go, or at least finish here. And shout out to our managers, Maya Strumman and Joey Kahn. Thank you to the Osseo Pep Band for being here tonight, providing a good atmosphere. Nice crowd on hand for our seniors as we say goodbye to them for our home season. Plenty of games left. We play next at Buffalo. We play this weekend at Princeton. And next week we have the Grove at the Grove, and we end at White Bear the following Saturday. So, 4 games left, time to kind of continue to improve. See the seniors having a hard time leaving the ice. Grant, Rakuzik, Armstrong, thank you for all you've done for OPC hockey. Great moment on the ice for our seniors. Hard to leave Osseo Arena. Sad to see him leave. But they're going to move on to great things in their future. They all have bright futures ahead of them, and it'll be great to follow them from afar as we always do. We'll see them back at next year's alumni game, which we always see. This year we saw nearly 30 alumni come back to skate, which was kind of cool, and so we'll see these 3 back next year. Final score, 3-1 in favor of the Tornadoes. Goals for Anoka by Hilger, Amsler, and Rickley. The lone goal for the Stars is Reese Ruska with an assist given to Maya Anderson. Stars will fall to 6-12-3. We'll see you again soon. Watch for a stream maybe on Friday and Saturday. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.